Several teachers and students are brought to the hospital after being exposed to a liquid in a classroom.
It happened at the Wexler Grant Community School this morning. Fox 61's Carmen Chow joining us live in New Haven with more. Carmen.
Ben and Sarah, officials said 12 students and 2 teachers were affected by this pepper spray-like substance. It became a concern when they started having symptoms like a scratchy throat and watery eyes. New Haven police and the fire department rushed to the Wexler Grant Community School on Foot Street around 10:30 a.m. They received reports of teachers and students suddenly feeling sick in a classroom.
They began treatment of the complainants, the people who were complaining of some irritation in their throat and eyes. That began to quickly dissipate once they were out of the affected area.
The entire school was evacuated and students temporarily stayed at the Q house, which is next to the school. Those who felt sick were treated on scene and transported to Yale New Haven Hospital. The fire department began to find out what was the cause of their symptoms when the school cleared out.
We brought in specialized meters and began to isolate down to a specific cubby area.
Assistant Fire Chief Justin McCarthy telling Fox 61 there were remnants of what appeared to be pepper spray or mace in the cubby, something that is normally meant to store a student's belongings. The actual canister is still being looked for, and officials will be looking into where it came from and how it entered the school. Though today was not the first time those symptoms were heard of.
One of the teachers and a student yesterday also had some symptoms. The teacher had a scratchy throat. She thought it was unrelated to any potential issue in the classroom, and one of the students had a bloody nose.
A spokesperson with the Yale New Haven Hospital said all students have been released from the hospital and sent home with their parents. Luckily, no one suffered any life-threatening injuries or symptoms. I'm live in New Haven. Carmen Chow, Fox 61 News.